serving it up.
Man, what I was actually really surprised by this. Like, I love Shannon Sharp. I love Club Shay Shay. I love the Cat Williams episode, and I thought, Monique's been around forever, but I always thought of her as like a B-list, C-list celebrity.
What?
And for her interview to get these numbers, I was actually surprised, even with Shay Shay. When I saw that he did the interview with her, I thought it was gonna be a low on the views, but. I don't. Do you believe that it's her name with his, or that Shannon Sharp is carrying because he's on a hot streak with interviews?
Nah, it's just it's her name. But at the same time, I thought this video would have did at least 30 million. That's what I thought it was gonna do.
What's their interview at now?
12 million.
12?
Yeah.
Oh.
She can basically get 1 million views every day.
I wonder if it's gonna stay like that or level off.
You may level. I think the most you may get is like 15 million, which is great. That's great for an interview.
Or like 20.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty dang good.
But back to the topic. I mean, looks like here Monique was out here talking about D.L. Hughley, talking about Taylor Swift, talking about Tyler Perry. But now she out here talking about her son. So I mean, I guess in the whole interview, she talked about in her relationship with her son, how I guess she was close to everybody. The son came out and said that's a lie.
It's crazy that she said, "Oh, I've been wronged by so many people." And then it's like, oh, I heard your son doesn't like you. And it's like, yeah, because I didn't really care about him. And it's like, well, maybe that's your karma, Monique. Maybe that's what's going on. But Monique's son responds to her exposing their text messages. I guess the intelligent thing to do when assuming your son is having a mental episode is to post personal messages that are 3 years old. She posted messages, and that
he's going through a lot.
He claims that she's a bad mother.
It's a lot.
Here are the receipts from a mother who allegedly does not love her son. So, yeah, it looks like she's just doing the most.
She's doing the most, and we have a video right here of him basically explaining his side, a short version, and, Monique explaining her side with her daddy. And then, once again, it's Monique.
Is it her dad? Just so y'all don't know, if y'all knew, daddy is her husband, right?
That's daddy's her husband. It's not an actual father. It's her.
That's crazy.
Her husband. It's her husband.
I'm gonna make my wife
just call you daddy for now on.
My wife call me daddy.
Well, your girls, what do they call you, baby? Oh, my girls call. I mean, when I get a girl.
No. I mean, it's one thing to do it. Let me bring us back on screen because I'm not playing the video. Yeah, it's one thing to say it like in private. When you're doing like that, but it's just like personal, like out loud, in the public all the time.
That's my daddy. That's my dad. Pause.
Yeah.
Not like that. Yeah. You know what I mean.
You know how we go.
Whoa. Calm down.
It's Big Daddy over here.
Calm down, Shaquille O'Neal.
It's all right, Kevin Hart.
But man, we got Monique's son talking right here. Basically, Shy Low, basically spending his part of the
call me daddy in public.
His part of the situation.
You want to go to the bathroom? You got to ask daddy.
You can tell the girls that? That's crazy.
No, I'm joking, man.
Calm down, Trey Songz.
People don't understand humor, man. I said I'm joking. It's not for real.
You almost worse than that 2-dog person.
What 2-dog person?
His name shall not be named since we took him off the episode.
Oh, yeah. The person was bad.
But not like this situation. Let's see what they're talking about.
The internet. I would just like to ask, what do Club Shay Shay, the articles about my mother and I's relationship, the interviews about our relationship, and Instagram all have in common? Well, if you are competent, the internet. Furthermore, I did not expose my mother, nor did I badmouth my mother. I simply provided context to what was already being said about me, while also explaining why I don't speak to them directly. The reason those that feel negatively about what I said are just having a hard time differentiating between Nikki Parker and Monique. Please stop with the cornball idea that a celebrity can talk about a family member on the internet for years, but God forbid said family member says any one thing, and you all are outside with tiki torches and pitchforks defending not the actual person, but the idea of a person. These people are in an industry that is efficient at making money.
Time we laid eyes on you. Your mother got you everything you needed for the newborn baby about 3 years ago. You're forgetting about how I, from Georgia, am talking you
Listen to
through
daddy.
getting your car after we gave you the half the down payment for it, and you were 31 years of age, 32 years of age at that point, and I'm negotiating the deal with the dealer for you as you sit there, and you have the vehicle you're driving right now because of your mother. These are the things that you're leaving out when you're expressing what.
She said, you've been taking care of that nigga all his motherfucking life. She said, Monique, I'm 80 years old, and I got a son 60 years old. And every time that nigga don't get what he want, he still tell me how fucked up I was when he was 10 years old. Fuck that nigga. Fuck them kids, bitch.
Word.
They grown now.
They grown now. I mean, I guess, but I don't like how this alleged daddy and Monique out here tag teaming the son. First off, the daddy out here saying, "Oh, you 31 years old and you got me negotiating your car deals. We giving you this money," and then you got Monique going using all this stuff, talking about you on stage, trying to get money off of you, but you over here saying you have a mental health problem. She over here saying, oh yeah, don't worry about him. He's having a mental episode. But if he's having a mental episode, why are you using this to get views?
Why are you egging it on?
Exactly. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. And then when you hear them talking, all you hear them saying is, "Oh yeah, we pay for this for you. We pay for that for you. We pay for this." And I'm guessing Monique feels like, I mean, her form of showing affection is basically buying you gifts. And if I buy you these gifts, then you should be happy. Like, you shouldn't have anything to say about me. There's no reason you should be bringing stuff up that happened to me that you when you're 10 years old. And if you didn't know, Monique basically had the kid when she was young, and she chose to basically get the money while basically her assistant, which is his cousin, watch him and everybody else watch him. And now that she had this second family with this husband right here, which is her third husband, she's basically being like the perfect mom and everything, and like the son never experienced that, so maybe the son's jealous a little bit. Or I mean, they both right. I mean, because
Well, yeah, it
it's on the
seems like it
internet.
was tough because like she was a single parent and on the rise to stardom in the comedy world, so she probably didn't have enough a lot of time. She was probably constantly on the road, so she probably wasn't like exclusively there one on one all the time raising her first kid. And later on in her career, she's not, probably getting roles as frequent and having more time in between stuff where she could really settle down and be a mom. And then, she's got a spouse now. So, it's like she has a family so she can even get help on that side. And, it's like it's not like if she's not there, no one's there.
True.
So, she has like a much more balanced effort and probably more time in her schedule. But it's crazy for the son to be like, so upset about it, especially when she's helping him now.
I mean,
But I think it's also that she's also wrong for using
True.
it in her comedy and also talking about it in a special, because it's like you talk about wanting to heal a relationship with your family, and then you're talking about it, on a show where you're being interviewed. So it's like of course that's not going to make him feel well about the situation if it's already not well. So it's really shame on both of them. So it seems like, it's one of those situations where two things can be true and they both can be right about them both being bad. They basically both need to be better and set better examples for each other, because it seems like they're being petty and tit for tat right now.
true. And then one thing the son is saying is that they both need to basically be doing some healing to get this whole situation done. But Monique feels like he should come to her, and he feels like, oh no, I shouldn't come to you. We should meet in the middle, or we should be doing something. But I mean, I guess they're not saying eye to eye.
It's funny. It's like, because if you see that Instagram post and it's like, if one of your friends doesn't reach out to you, just that means that you don't need to reach out to him at all. And it's like, well, if everyone lives by that post, then no one would have any friends anymore.
Pretty much.
So it's like sometimes you got to reach out, and it's like, I don't know. It's just dumb things sometimes.
This is dumb. This dumb thing. Since it's a tragic situation, I mean, but hopefully he says that this is the last time that he's basically gonna address this online. I mean, he's basically he's a lot of the time he's on TikTok doing this, so this is gonna be the last time that he's basically gonna be addressing this. But I mean, y'all comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like he's in the wrong, she's in the wrong, they're both in the wrong? It's just a whole bunch of just nonsense going on.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone loses when the family feuds, especially
Facts.
in public. So I
You
mean,
never feud in public.
yeah. So it's it's bad. So hopefully, they can mend this. But I don't know. Monique also seems like the one to have attitude and hold grudges.
True. I mean, and
So it's like they're if you act like that, then they're both gonna hold grudges forever, and it's just gonna be it is what it is.
true. I mean, he's already 34 years old. He has a little daughter, and
And it's like, yeah, do you want to make this so bad that you can't be in your grandkids' life? Like, is that really what your goal is?
hey, she got other kids. She got 3 other kids.
Some people feel that way. So that's like some people, they have an initial family and then they end up having like a second family in life, and
Like Brian McKnight.
yeah, and they end up being like,
Remember him?
The second family is my real family. Forget my first family. I'm just gonna act like they never existed.
I remember we did that Brian McKnight story. He said forget it, F his first family. Now he only posts his second family. But it's a dirty, dirty game out there, especially when you out there making money. But speaking of making money, man,